This is a demonstration of the passenger project created for CI/CD. To start, I created a new Maven project and added a passenger class containing all needed variables shown here. I then made a default constructor for a passenger object containing all variables. IntelliJ was then instructed to generate getter and setter methods. Once I had this set up, I could start creating my tests. For my first test, test title pass, I passed Mr. to the title constructor and then asserted that Mr. was received when using myPassenger.getTitle. To allow this in my main code, I changed my setTitleSetter method to use an if-else statement that if one of the allowed titles was passed, it would return the title, and if one of the allowed titles was not passed, it would throw the illegal argument. This allowed me to test title fail by passing an incorrect title, sir, to the constructor, and the return message was this is not a valid title. To test name pass, I passed it an allowed name and asserted that name was returned when I used the getter method for the getName method. In my setNameSetter, I made sure that the name length was greater than 3. It would return the name, which allowed the test to pass. For my test name fail, I passed the constructor a name that was only 2 characters long and had it assert equal this is not a valid name. The name was less than 3 characters long, so it threw the illegal argument. For my test ID pass, I passed my constructor a valid ID and asserted that my getID returned this ID. Inside my setterID setter, I used an if-else statement that if the ID value was longer than 10 integers long, it would return the ID. In my test ID fail, I passed an ID that was too short and made sure that it returned me the error message. This is shown here in my else statement through the illegal argument. For my test phone pass, I ensured passed it a valid phone number and asserted that it equaled the phone number returned again when I used my getPhone. In my setPhoneSetter method, I ensured that the phone length was greater than 7. It would return the phone number, allowing the test to pass. In my test phone fail, I made the phone number less than what it needed to be and asserted that it equaled the error message, which happens here where through the illegal argument exception. For my age pass, passed it an invalid age, or passed it a valid age, made sure that it returned that age. Age had to be greater than 16 and it returned the age. If the in the age fail, age was less than 16 and it returned the failure message.